Hi, and welcome to the Toon Goons, the podcast in which we take an adult and critical perspective into the world of cartoons and animation and analyze how they affect the pop cultural landscape at large. I'm one of your hosts, Nikki.
I'm Nina.
And I'm Tooch's Gemsona, a rock with a penis crudely drawn on it.
Gross. And we are doing a Tiny Goons right now about Steven Bomb 4, which was great.
It was great.
Very tiny, we're done. It's great.
It could have been great, and
Nope.
it was.
It could have been... Alright.
You already did that.
Did that last time. Let's just... You're not doing anything else today, so let's just get through it. What was the first episode?
The first episode was...
The answer.
The answer.
Yeah.
The one we've been hearing a lot about.
There's been
because
buzz.
of the Lot Reininger inspiration one. And it did not disappoint.
It's super, super duper great.
In it, Garnet tells the story of how Ruby and Sapphire met and became Garnet. And it's told in a very stylistic style.
It's kind of like a fairy tale storybook, sort of.
Yeah. Everyone's very monochrome.
Yeah, like, I mean, they do this... the non-main characters are all sort of like cutouts, like silhouette cutouts, similar to like how Lot Reininger did it, where it's just the one solid color and then everything else is negative or positive space, I guess, in this case.
Yeah, very, very, I guess I want to say artistic, but like, it's art, what the fuck? But, like, it's going for a specific style, and it achieves
It's
it.
fartsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the rest of the characters are just sort of monotone to sort of make it this, like, it's like a stage, you know. In the first half of the episode, it feels more like a stage with, like, puppets
Yeah.
than it does, like, actual factual gems.
And we get some more world building that will be expounded upon in the rest of the bomb, but it sort of sets the tone. It really set the tone for the rest of the bomb, of just like finally some homeworld explication.
Yeah, like we
meet Blue Diamond.
Yeah.
But she's not. They don't have a voice for her yet. They kept that in their pocket and just had Garnet read her lines.
Yeah, she had a really cool design from what we saw of
yeah.
her. She was awesome, and she had her pearl.
Her sad pearl.
Yeah, her blue emo pearl.
All the different pearls remind me of all the different trees from that one chapter of Paper Mario 1. Nina, give me a face. She doesn't know what I'm talking about.
I don't remember.
Flower fields. It's alright. It's not a great chapter.
It wasn't.
It's a lot of fetch quests.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the... What did you make? That was the worst one. Fucking Lakitu. Okay, anyway. So we find out that Sapphire came to Earth as part of Blue Diamond's court. I guess they were called in to help with the rebellion. And
because Sapphire's an oracle, so she's like...
She's a rare aristocratic gem.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, you'll win, or maybe you won't. I forget what she said. But
she said that they were going to win.
Oh, yeah. And then Ruby was part of a small squad of other rubies, all identical except for gem placement, to escort her. Because... See, now we've seen that the different pearls look different, but the rubies, I guess, are like kind of mass-manufactured foot soldiers. So on a chessboard, they're the pawns.
The pearls look different because Peridot mentioned that they're sort of personalized by their owners. They're customized because they're a status symbol.
Their gem placements seem to sync up with their owner's gem placement.
Yeah.
Which has led to several theories about Pearl.
And speculations.
Yeah, because it doesn't match up with Rose.
Granted, Yellow Diamond and Blue Diamond have their gem in the same place.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is kind of lame, but okay.
That's a half-formed theory.
Yeah.
I've seen stuff with less evidence be true. I'm completely done like questioning this fandom's ability to just figure out shit.
I'm not.
Me too. It's like...
Well, see, to me, there's still two kinds of fan theories. There's the ones where they actually read up on cues, and then there's the other thing where they just throw every piece of spaghetti in the world against the wall, so obviously some of it's going to stick.
And then I eat the spaghetti, because I like spaghetti.
Yeah, but like a lot of times people are right just by virtue of making shit up.
Yeah, sometimes.
I bet a lot of those Gravity Falls people were the same way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's both of them go on at the same time, and I'm not impressed by either of those people.
Like the moment that like Peridot was introduced, people were like, oh, she's gonna join the Crystal Gems, and then here we are. So.
Oh yeah, like that's just like.
That was just what you wanted to happen.
Yeah, I just want to kiss Peridot.
She's my waifu.
She's my waifu.
I like how interesting it is about how identical the rubies were, because like they confuse, but like nothing. It's not like any kind of like complicated fusion. It's just a bigger ruby because like they have identical mindsets.
It combines strength and
like
and it's the same voice. The same with the pearls too. The pearl that we did hear talk in the Stephen Baum was voiced by what's her name?
Dee Dee Magno-Hall.
Yeah, her. Just her doing a different...
An even shriller voice.
Yeah. A different sort of character.
I love that. I love that fucking pearl.
The blue pearl we don't hear from.
Presumably she sounds the same.
She's maybe mopier.
It's like that Raven episode from Teen Titans where they went in her brain. There's all the different Ravens, and it was Tara Strong doing Raven, but Raven's different emotions.
Yeah.
Basically doing her entire range.
Yeah. And we see Ruby and Sapphire fuse for the first time by accident.
It was an accident, and it was caused... The Rebels attacked. We sort of saw... Rose and Pearl through the perspective of like the rest of Gemkind come in and sort of do their thing.
Just ruin everything.
The other two rubies fall. Sapphire's about to have her form destroyed, but the other ruby's like, no! And pushes Sapphire out of the way, and in that action, they accidentally fuse into this very...
Cotton candy.
Very
Trix yogurt garnet.
Just Trix yogurt. Incomplete, sort of half-melded garnet. And we learned that this is not a common occurrence.
Everyone's gross.
It's unheard of. This is
for two different gems to fuse together is like not a okay thing.
Yeah. This is 5,750 years ago, which is approximately 3,750 BCE. Turns out 5,750 years is the half-life of carbon.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's how you carbon date stuff.
That's true. So they accidentally...
Do you think dating one of the diamonds in this universe is called carbon dating? I'm done.
Okay. I mean, I don't even think they keep track of the years when they're not on Earth, because it's relative to wherever they happen to be at the time.
That's true.
Anyway, so yeah, they fuse. They're like, what the fuck? Everybody's kind of like that. Even Garnet is like,
what am I?
I'm so fluffy. I want to eat me. And then, Blue Diamond is like, oh no, you didn't. I'ma fucking smash you to smithereens. But Sapphire's like, so they jump. Whatever this convoy is that they're on, floating above the Earth's surface, they're just like, we gotta get out of here. And one question that I sort of had was like, was this the first time two gems who weren't the same kind of gem attempted fusion, or was there a precedent and it was just like highly, highly, highly taboo?
I think it was highly taboo, and it's just like barely
highly
ever
taboo. It's
of.
possible they weren't doing it in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anybody who was
metaphors.
Yeah.
And we also learn a little bit about hierarchy. It seems that each gem is assigned to a diamond.
Yeah.
No matter what kind of gem they are, they were made for that diamond to serve that diamond. So, Ruby and Sapphire go to Earth. Everything gets more realistic, the more Steven style we're familiar with. They have a song that sort of mixes motifs of other songs. It's a really, like, the metaphor is just like getting stretched to oblivion with the song. At the one point where they're just like, so, is this your first time? It's like,
jeez.
But I love the part when, they fuse again, because they need to try it out, and then Garnet's like, I was back! And she does that, like, hilarious, like I can't walk sort of butt in the air thing, and it's, like, totally in time to that, and it was perfect. And then she comes across Rose and Pearl.
And Rose is like, welcome to Earth!
Punches her in the face, no.
And we do get some interesting characterization for Rose, though, because, for the typical sort of Messiah-type character that she kind of is that, they're all loving, right? And Rose is definitely capable of love and has a lot of love, but she's less all-loving and more all-fascinated.
Yeah.
She just met Garnet. She didn't love Garnet or anything, and it wasn't that she just thought it was interesting, and she'd never seen it before. And that's part of why she likes humans and the Earth, is like, this is interesting. This is different. I like this.
That's part of it, and also she seems to round up misfits.
Yeah.
She seems to have sympathy for misfits.
Because they fascinate her.
You said fascinate 2 times, and I like to assume it's spelled like a pun, F-A-C-E-T.
Sure, it is.
That makes you feel better, Nikki.
Yeah, it definitely. And it makes sense, because, like, it was the same sort of thing during We Need to Talk. It was that sort of distance that Greg was trying to bridge with her, where it was like, I'm not just this interesting concept.
I'm not just a cool bug in a jar.
Yeah. So that was neat. Though I have seen some people sort of critique this episode because, like, the whole point is like, well, what's the answer? What am I? And the answer is love, right?
Fifth Element.
And previously, Garnet gave Jamie a hard time by saying, oh, well, love isn't love at first sight. That's not real. Love is hard work. So people are like, well, Garnet, which one is it? And it's like, it can be both.
Well, I mean, like, I think what hits home that, like, it's hard work was that, like, they sort of fell into their relationship, and Garnet didn't start perfect.
No.
She was really weird and awkward and confusing, and they weren't sure how they were going to go about it, and...
She had one shoe.
She was a fucking mess!
Yeah, and, like, they had a lot of growing and learning, and they didn't even know... Garnet didn't even have a name at that point. We still don't know how fusions are named.
She had to figure out what rock wasn't taken.
Yeah.
And, like, it's still hard, like what we saw with Keystone Motel. It's just, it's not like, oh, we love each other, we're done. It's
yeah,
like,
there's no end date.
This is the start of something.
Yeah, but there was a spark. There was a desire from the jump for them to make it work.
Yeah. They were curious about each other. They had never experienced anything like that before. And from what we know of fusion, it's very enticing.
It's intimate.
It feels real good on your gem parts. I don't know. I'm sorry.
You need to apologize.
I'll just Tooch, cut that out.
I need you to look at a picture of Rebecca Sugar's face.
No, don't do this.
And apologize to her.
Don't make me do that.
Alright. So that was Steven's midnight birthday present. And then we get to his birthday!
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Oh god, he's 14.
We learned that he's not a little boy, he's a little preteen. Teen, actually.
He's a teen.
Yeah.
He's the world's best teen. The only good boy.
Yeah.
So
both the answer and Steven's birthday were boarded by Lamar Abrams and Katie Mitroff.
Yeah, and both directed by Joe Johnston.
Well, he's the supervising director for everything.
So I saw the Cartoon Network showed that promotional for Steven Baum, and there was the one scene with the cake, and it had the number 14 on it, and I was like, what? But then I stepped back, and I thought about it, and I was like, okay, I can buy that Steven's been 13 this whole time. When I really think about it, I think back to when I was 13, I think back to other 13-year-olds. He does act like he's 13, just a very sheltered, very nice 13-year-old.
Right.
So at first I was like, what? But when I think about it, yeah, it does actually make a lot of sense.
But also, like, they do make it a plot point that, like, because of his weird gem body, he just sort of, like, didn't grow that much after a certain point.
Since he turned 8.
When he turned 8, it was baby. No, it was infant, baby, toddler, adolescent.
What do you call this? Adolescent?
And then it just... He said adolescent for 8. And then we skipped, like, years 4 through 7 and jumped to 8. And then
Hoo Boy.
And then he just stayed the same. So Connie comes over to the barn, because that's where they're at right now. This is the barn, at the barn arc.
They're right next door from the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I know. They're just hanging out. Connie comes over for the weekend to celebrate Steven's birthday. You know, she finds out how old he's turning. She kind of freaks out a little bit. She goes to talk with Greg, because Greg promised he'd be her emotional support for weird gem stuff. Steven feels isolated, and it breaks my heart whenever they do that human beings thing, and they slap of hands, and Steven's just standing there like, oh, okay, so it's I
don't fit in anywhere, I guess.
Steven.
Especially not into this shirt.
Yeah, so he forces himself to shapeshift into, like, a slightly older him.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, drops his voice, and I died.
Yeah, it's just Callison's regular voice.
Yeah, I mean, more testament to that kid's actual voice acting talent.
Yeah.
God, he's
the for real deal.
Yeah.
No, that kid is definitely the for real deal. And Connie is kind of shocked, but, like, is totally into it.
Yeah.
She's very
This is fine.
Yeah, she's super flirtatious with Steven.
And even Pearl's like, when they're dancing, Pearl's like, look at him, he's having fun.
Garn's, yeah. And, you know, they have this great birthday. They do badminton, they do dancing, cake.
They're much better at birthdays this time around.
Definitely.
They studied up.
It was really... And it was fun to see the gems, like, get into it and for them to sort of dance on their own.
Yeah.
And apparently, you know, Garnet is into music. Apparently she recorded an album as Estelle in this universe.
As Stella.
As Stella. And
on the poster, on the wall, there's a poster for Pet Rock and KK Slider.
yeah, that was in the last...
Yeah, last time we saw his van.
So last time we saw his van. And it's just kind of a nice day. Steven's trying to keep up this ruse. It's painful and it's stressful in his body. Amethyst and his dad catch him, and it's like, dude, Amethyst, of all people, it's like, dude, you can't do this. It's bad for your body. It's going to come back and bite you in the butt. You know, Amethyst, who's really grown so much.
Yeah. The thing is, she probably did that, like, day 3.
Yeah.
She turned herself into a butt and just walked around forever, and then her face got stuck like that, like your mom always says.
Yeah, so, you know, Steven had the great joke where it's just like, if I just keep this up for the rest of my life, because, you know, he felt, you know, this, he had never felt that insecurity before, but, you know, he wants to be on equal levels with Connie.
Yeah, the best line of that episode is probably, well, like, what am I supposed to do when Connie becomes president? Be first boy?
I know. I love that he imagines himself as Connie's trophy husband.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true universe.
It also...
Yeah, he knows that no matter what, he's going to be marrying above his grade.
And the fact that we know that they're a little older does make the whole, like, crush relationship thing work better.
Like,
if they were 9, it'd be...
If they were 10, I'd be like, step back a bit. But since they're, like, 13, almost 13 and 14, I'm like, okay, this is allowed.
Yeah, there's some biology happening here.
Yeah, Connie specifically said she's 13 3/4.
She said she was 12 3/4.
12 3/4.
I love how it's just like...
Pain in the ass.
I love Connie throughout this whole episode.
She's
so
fantastic.
Fantastic. Like, when they're dancing, and she's like, so, maybe I should get you to sneak me into a PG-13 movie sometime. I'm just kidding. I would never ask you to break the law. She's such a goober. I love her. And then, as Amethyst predicts, it blows up in Steven's face, and he shrinks all the way down to little tiny baby Steven. Steven.
And he's got like a Charlie Brown face going on.
With the most adorable, not annoying crying ever.
He looks like baby Linus.
Just this baby Linus. He was so cute. Oh, so cute.
And then when he gets better, he has a facial hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of great moments. It's like one great moment after another great moment. Like, I don't want to like just list all of them, but I love, Garnet trying to keep him to stop crying. The fact that Amethyst was his car seat, even though he wasn't wearing any pants.
Steven needs to be changed.
I need to be changed.
Steven just took a dump on my face. It's a good thing I'm not human, or I'd probably be really grossed out by this. But I have no cultural context for poop.
I've
probably eaten it.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Right?
Amethyst has definitely tried to eat poop.
I was talking to another friend about this, and they just immediately shut down the entire conversation and didn't want to hear it.
Of course, Amethyst has tried to eat everything.
Amethyst has probably tried to eat Pearl.
Yeah.
That's the I'm not going down that road. All right.
Oh god. Okay.
It could have been great.
It could have been great. It could have been great.
All right. This episode took us a little longer to get through because when they showed the map, I had to pause it and just writhe around the floor in glee like Scooby-Doo because I love the map so much. But we're getting ahead of myself. This one was Joe Johnson and Jeff Liu.
It's a more plot-heavy aspect of this bomb, where they have to figure out where okay? They have to figure out where the cluster's exact location is. And we learn that there's a moon base.
We on the moon!
They fucking Sailor Moon it style, just like, going to the moon!
I love how he had to bribe Lion into doing it.
Yeah.
Lion's the best.
Oh my gosh.
So he gets on the moon and he's a moon boy.
He's a moon boy!
And we find out that a gem tidbit, their mass automatically adjusts to the gravity of whatever planet they're on.
Yeah.
So Amethyst can't be a moon boy.
Aww.
I was walking on the moon one day. Clonk! Was it Catch and Release where he also totally chomped it like that? It was like, perfect landing!
Yeah, he totally chomped. It's the palace is completely, totally fucking Sailor Moon, the Moon Kingdom, Serenity Castle, fucking, that's what it is. They come across some murals of the diamonds. We get more acknowledgement of diamonds, including Yellow Diamond.
We see a mural of White Diamond. We conspicuously do not see anything of the Pink Diamond.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Nor of the White Diamond, which I'm curious
We see her very... No, we don't.
We see a mural of her, but we don't... She's not mentioned by name or anything like that.
Yeah.
So... They get to the command center, and we realize that it's like a moon's command center for the diamonds to sort of watch the colony, control the colony, supervise everything that's going on. And they come across the plans of what they were originally going to do with Earth.
Yeah, apparently less than 5% of their infrastructure was implemented before the rebellion pushed it all off. They're going to have 89 kindergartens, 67 spires, a bunch of other structures. They only had 2 kindergartens and, like, a couple spires. There are 12 facilities in total built on Earth.
Yeah.
And they're going to hollow out all the resources and, like...
Okay, so let's take a look at this map. Big crater in Siberia. Huge crater. Enormous.
Just fuck Russia. It's gone.
Yeah. There's a big bite taken out of West Africa that seems to have been attached to Eastern South America. Mm-hmm. Western Australia is kind of chopped off and like sliding off like in an anime. And India also looks like it was chopped in half. Japan
is perfect.
Yeah. Or maybe all stuck together. That could just be the way they drew the map. But
yeah. North America looks normal except for the fact that Florida never connected with the mainland.
It's a utopia.
Yeah, right? They did just enough damage. I'm fine.
Yeah, and I mean, there's been all kinds of debates about the nature of plate tectonics and blah, blah, blah. This doesn't make sense scientifically speaking.
Yeah, I think it's pretty soft science.
It's pretty soft science, but whatever. It's interesting. It's cool.
It's a cardamatoon.
It makes for a different world.
It's an animation.
So, Peridot is they get the coordinates. They learn about, the cluster.
She sits in the big chair and has a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peridot is just getting super bonered for what could have been, of like how much they could have just pounded the earth.
Yeah, she's just super into colonialism.
Yeah. And, she says some things that ruffled some feathers.
Yeah, basically saying like how the destruction of all life on Earth would have definitely been worth it for the good it would have done for the homeworld and the Empire. Everybody's like,
even worse, that Rose didn't even fail.
Oh, yeah.
Because she failed to save anything anyway.
Yeah, because 6,000 years later, it's all busted.
Yeah.
And like Steven, everybody hates her for saying that, but Steven takes it especially hard because he thought he could trust her. He thought she had changed.
Because in the beginning of this episode, they sung this really lovely song about how Earth is great, and apparently how Peridot and Steven have perfect pitch, and I couldn't understand a fucking word of what they were saying with the notes and the music, and I was like, I'll just trust you kids.
I'll come back to this one.
But Steven takes it hard, but he's very mature about it too, because he's the one who talks down Garnet, of all people.
Yeah, Garnet was about to crush her.
Yeah.
Garnet was about to... Yeah, it was about to squeeze her like she did the first time.
Yeah. So, they go back. It's not a happy time. And Peridot steals this diamond thingy.
The communication
device from the base. The next episode is Message Received.
Boarded by Raven, Melissi, and Paul Vallejo.
Yeah.
Vieco, maybe.
And Steven is still kind of upset. He doesn't trust Peridot at all. It's probably like the first time in his life he's never trusted someone.
Yeah, he's not taking it very well.
He's not taking it very well, but at the same time, he's very smart.
Yeah.
So, he isolates Peridot, tricks her basically into giving over the device, asks her where her alliances are, and she seems to confirm that it's with Yellow Diamond.
Yeah, because Yellow Diamond is just the objective best ruler and is flawless and can do no wrong to Peridot.
Reminds me of the joke from... Somebody made a parallel joke with, like, Invader Sim, where it's just like, all your leaders are just taller?
Yeah.
But yeah, and Peridot was built for Yellow Diamond. Like, I can imagine that's a hard relationship to break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just take it as an object, like when you just believe 100% that something is an objective truth, and the only argument people have is subjective argument. Like, you're not going to be swayed very easily.
Yeah. So Steven gets it away from her. He tricks her to telling her what it is. He traps her in the barn for a little bit. He reveals what he found to the gems. Garnet has this really nice heart to heart, because Pearl and Amethyst are like, what? Oh my god, ah! And then Garnet's just like, Steven, you trusted her a lot, didn't you? You know how Garnet is, always observing everything.
Yeah.
And, Steven makes that adorable hoodie face.
Oh yeah, when he scrunchies fucking Kenny's from South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hair poofs out.
His hair poofs.
His eyes get all big. He's adorable.
Peridot escapes in her robot.
In her parabot.
Her parabot. She takes the communicator. They chase after her. Amethyst turns into a helicopter.
The same tone as that scary voice from Donkey Kong 64 saying "Get out," the scariest moment in any video game.
Fucking, she just looks like something out of JJ the Jet Plane or something.
I know, or Thomas the
JJ the Jet Plane's gonna fuck you up.
They chase after her. They get her. They dogpile. They have a hilarious moment where they're all just punching the robot to no effect. Steven wrestles with her some, reveals how betrayed he feels. Then we get the big sort of set piece moment where, Peridot manages to make the call. The diamond. It looks like the communication device looks like it was capable of communicating with all the diamonds. She called the Yellow Diamond line. And we get to see Yellow Diamond in the flesh, not like Blue Diamond as a flashback story cut out memory, but like actually as she exists right now, as well as her pearl.
Her pearl is very Seussical looking.
Yeah,
especially when
her pearl's great.
Especially when her pearl made that face.
Yeah.
Just like slid into the fuse like.
She didn't slide. She slinked.
Yeah, she slunk.
Slink.
Yeah.
Into the frame. And made that face.
Yellow Diamond is voiced by Patti LuPone, who's a famous Broadway actress. Among other roles, she's Evita from Evita, so that's a big deal. She's also been on TV, but this is her first voice role.
Yeah.
I hope that means she gets a song.
Oh my god.
It'll be her Hellfire.
Yeah.
This show's Hellfire will be delivered by her.
You just gave me chills. Like, you literally just made my heart stop for a second.
She's also oddly like more. Her face is more rendered than everyone else.
Yeah.
Part of that may be size, but I also think it's deliberately supposed to be jarring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean she's scary looking.
She's spooky. She's got a really long neck.
She's very angular, like
she's an '80s businesswoman.
Yeah, she's Kate Beaton's '80s businesswoman.
because like all the other gems are kind of roundish. I mean,
Even Garnet's like a rounded square.
Yeah, it's a rounded square. Like
Yeah, everybody's soft.
she's not soft.
Everybody's
She's
soft.
very
You want to hug
harsh.
him, not Diamond.
No.
And I love the line, like, Steven's like, is that another pearl? And Pearl's just like, every pearl doesn't know each other, Steven.
Yeah, that was
She
like,
was like,
you
not every pearl
racist.
knows.
I was like, whoa!
Yeah, Nikki was like gonna explode.
Yeah, that was so good. I also like Yellow Diamond's butt cape.
Yeah, she looks like a Pokemon mixed with her trainer.
She looks
Yeah.
looks like a Pokemon, like a Gajinka or whatever.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
looks very much like a Gajinka.
She looks like a Kajinka for legendary Pokemon or something.
Yeah. So she does not give a fuck about what Peridot has to say, and we also get a bit of world building. It's like Yellow Diamond, this is Peridot. Which Peridot? And we learned that they identify themselves. They've got something of a serial number, a facet, and a cut. Which I think is just flavor to refer to.
Yes, the Wikipedia, the Steven Universe wiki has updated with her full name: Peridot, Facet 2F5L, Cut 5XG.
Yeah.
Which is a true thing about gems. Each gems have a particular number of facets or capability of facets, and they also have, in this case, they're all cut a specific way.
Yeah.
Because they're not raw gems.
Yeah. Also, what was interesting in the previous episode is that instead of like sector or quadrant referring to the location of the cluster, she called it like facet 23. Because that's just how they. It's great.
That's their
The
Smurf.
idea that the Earth is round is upsetting to
It's
them.
gross.
Roundness is gross to them.
What if that was the entire point? Like, they saw all these round planets and just went, ugh! And it just started their galactic takeover.
You can't use these for D&D.
And that's why pearls are the lowest of the low, because they're round.
Gasp!
That's it. We did it.
We
Yeah.
cracked the code.
They don't have any facets. They're the opposite of strong bad. Who? I have so many facets. You don't even know what facets are.
So, Perry is talking to Yellow Diamond, telling her about what happened. She covers for the crystal gem. She makes no indication that she encountered any disruptions.
Any geological life.
Yeah, no life.
Yeah, the ship crashed, which is why the Jasper is, not accounted for.
Yeah, so she does all that, but then she's like, wait. She wants to try to, convince Yellow Diamond that they don't need the cluster and that the Earth is very valuable in and of itself, that its bio-life forms create an ecosystem that creates minerals and supplies.
The unprecedented new resources for them, and Yellow Diamond's like, I don't give a fuck, I want my cluster. She wants the geo weapon,
Yeah.
the cluster, and she wants, a regular-ass colony.
Yeah.
So, continuous plan, and then Peridot's like, no! You're a clot! And Because I liked how this bomb didn't lean on Claude too much, because it was getting close to catchphrase territory. It's great, it's the best, but like, it could have been, there was a risk of them watering it down too much, and I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah. I mean, she stopped calling people Claudes for a while.
Well, I mean, because she likes them now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this was Peridot, Peridot discovered on her own by sticking to her guns about like her objectivity. Like she surely Yellow Diamond can be reasoned with if she just sees all this new information that I have, then she'll make the right decision because she's perfect and can do no wrong. But then they disagreed, and she was like, and I guess Peridot's own egotism overshadowed. Because he's like, well, wait, I think this is right. But she must be wrong. Oh, fuck, she's completely fallible. My entire life is a lie. Fuck this.
Yeah, and then she becomes a crystal gem.
It's like, oh no.
She just sort of like slinks into the fetal position and makes a lot of adorable noises.
And that leads us to the final episode, log date 7/15/2. Oh no, I'm sorry. 7/1/5/2.
A Florido Zook joint, my favorite kind of joint.
Where we get a little bit more background with Peridot, because Peridot is like the Zuko of this show, in the sense that they were originally introduced as an antagonist, and they kind of have their own thing, but now that we're making them a part of the team, we have to like shoehorn character development with this character and all the other characters, so it feels natural later on.
Hello, Peridot here.
So, we learn a little bit more about Peridot as she was living with the crystal gems. She is completely torn up with what happened. She's both ecstatic and happy, but also like guilt-ridden and feels like a traitor and a disaster, and she doesn't know what she's going to do with her life. Again, like a very natural reaction for someone when they're breaking away from that kind of society.
She doesn't know what to do now.
It's like almost like a robot, where it's like she basically, fucking told her master to eat shit, and now it's like, what do I do? And she's hilarious.
Oh yeah, this was the best. This was the best way to end the bomb.
Yeah. Steven gets her recorder, goes through her diaries. We learn all kinds of things about her.
She almost killed Greg.
She almost killed Greg. I love how Garnet explained it to her. I was like, this is a human. They're not like us. They're soft and fragile.
And Greg's just like, hey.
They are soft. They're not rocks.
God. And like Steven made her those stilts. He just literally painted some buckets.
With flames.
And then she like loved them.
But she didn't want anyone to notice.
She's like, go away.
They even work in reverse. This whole episode is Peridot at full gremlin.
Yeah.
She's the most fun.
She finds some boxers.
Oh my god, the boxers. Like, the way that they animate her putting them on, like...
It's like a MeUndies commercial.
Yeah.
And then all throughout the episode, Garnet is just, like, trying to, like, support her and just give her the thumbs up. But, like, Peridot doesn't know what that means, and she's just like, what are you doing? Go away!
Steven shows her a sort of, like, Dawson's Creek kind of thing, I guess.
Well, it's Canadian, so I think it's, like, Degrassi but camp.
On camp
or
whatever.
Camp Pining Hearts.
Just one episode that he recorded, and, like... Peridot first thinks it's really stupid, but then she gets obsessed with it and watches the same episode over and over again for like 3 days or something like that. And, she determines that she creates a shipping chart, basically, of who she thinks are the best compatible for each other. And she just goes insane with, what was it, Percy and Pierre, which are duders.
Yeah.
Which is which is hilarious and metatextual for Steven Universe as well, and also
fantastic.
Just like, it's just fantastic. And it's hilarious. She goes on the whole rant. Garnet's there, does the thumbs up.
Apparently, Paulette always carries a jug of maple syrup, and Percy always carries a tray of poutine.
And then it sort of comes to this set piece where, like, Peridot, she feels comfortable with Pearl. She's like, Pearl always makes an effort. I like that. And Amethyst is always entertaining. She tries out jokes. She learns what a chicken is. But Garnet still eludes her. She is an enigma.
She sees Garnet as a chicken and is like, oh, now I get it.
So, like, she sees Amethyst and Pearl fuse to help build the drill. And she goes up to Garnet and she's like, I can't. What? What are you doing? Why are you?
And her response is, I'm like Pussy and Pierre.
Yeah.
She's like, oh.
That was beautiful.
But, like, and then, because, like, then, like, during the whole conversation, like, they just sat there, and then Garnet is just like, wanna fuse, and Peridot freaks the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peridot freaks out, like, oh my! And whenever Garnet says you want to fuse, she always says it like,
What fuck?
She does. Like, it was the same when she did it with Pearl when they formed,
Sardonyx.
She does the same thing, and, like, you know, it's Estelle. Estelle's very sexy.
Yeah.
She reads the line very sexy. Garnet's drawn with that sort of cocked, like, neck, like, hey, girl.
Nah, come here.
But then the whole time she's like, and Peridot's like freaking out, and she's like, alright, that's fine.
Yeah, like, at first Peridot's like, and she's like, it's okay if you're not ready, don't worry about it. And Peridot's like, no, I want to do this, but I need my stilts. So they do a stupid dance. Garnet is still very sexy. And then Peridot's like, no, I can't. And, you know, Garnet's with her whole, like,
Garnet's
consent
the coolest.
is the way. It's okay. We'll get there. Or maybe not. Whatever. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you for being attracted to me.
It's like that fucking, like, what was it? Lovely Demon Crashers game. That fucking dating sim game where it's all about consent and you can basically just tell them that you don't want to make kissy face and they're like, okay, I'll leave you alone, but I'm proud of you. It's like, ugh. But no, it's awesome. And then we learned that Garnet made friends with Peridot.
Yeah.
And Steven gave her back her journal. And everything's probably gonna be okay.
And they're gonna, like, I like the little dialogue about, like, so do I have to wear a star now?
Where do I put the star?
And, like, and then I came to the realization, like, you know, when every other gem got a costume change, they had to fucking die first. So I can't wait to see how Peridot's gonna eat shit.
What a weird sentence.
I hope, like, because there's a lot of, I mean, there's obviously been a lot of fan speculation art, and one of the things I love is that her hair becomes more of a star shape, and I think that's a really nice thing. Although then she'd just be, you know, freaking stealing Lion's thing.
No, then she'd just be Starman for Mega Man.
Yeah, Starman's theme sucked. It's the worst Mega Man Robot Master theme from the NES.
I'm sure they'll come up with something awesome.
And then people would be all mad because she won't be a fucking Mountain Dew Dorito anymore.
I'll be happy.
I'll be happy. Kidding me? I'm so done with that joke.
Anyway, that was Steven Bomb 4. It was super good and great.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It was. It made me happy.
Best way to start the year.
It made me laugh and smile. It made my tummy warm.
We've got the names for the rest of the season, but we don't have any dates, so not worth talking about.
Order.
And, like, Injun's Query said, like, they shouldn't be relied upon as, like, any kind of correct order or anything, and they can obviously be subject to change, probably.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to Tiger Philanthropist, though.
Yeah, and Kiki's Pizza Delivery Service.
They better not change that name.
Well, Kiki's Pizza Service Delivery.
That would still be kind of funny.
Anyway, I think that's been it. Still the best show.
I hope Drop Beat Dad is about rapping.
Oh my god.
He gets really into EDM.
Oh, Greg the babysitter. What if he babysits Peridot?
Oh, I need to put it to work. Okay, actually, let's look at some more of these.
Hit the diamond.
Know Your Fusion. That's been some fan speculation about who Peridot will eventually fuse with. Who's going to be her first.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are thinking Amethyst, because they're both small.
Some people said it would be really nice if it was Steven.
Well, we still don't know if Steven can fuse with a normal gem.
We haven't seen him do that.
I'm pretty sure if he can.
It'd be weird if he
fusing
can't.
with a human is supposed to be harder. I'm pretty sure he can do it with another gem. He can do it with something that's supposed to, I'm pretty sure.
He can only fuse with another human because he's a human.
I mean, that remains to be seen.
Yeah, it's indeterminate if he can fuse with other gems.
Yeah.
And of course, the last one out of Beach City sounds like it's going to get heavy.
I mean,
and
those...
They go back to the moon.
Every time we say that about an episode, it's a light one.
What if Kiki's pizza delivery service is heartbreaking?
That's what the show fucking does.
I want to know more about Kiki.
Yeah.
I mean, we spent a lot of time with the gems, with this whole cluster thing, so I want to just, go take care of the cluster, get that out of the way, free up some time to go back and...
Go back to Beach City.
Go back to Beach City, what's happening with everybody else, because they've been stuck at the barn. And,
yeah. For what feels like a long time, but that's partially because of hiatus. It's been it's been 7 episodes because of this bomb.
Well, Peridot said she was there for 30 days.
Yeah, they were there for a minute. Because, again, regardless of the show's update schedule, they do somehow find a way to keep it synced up with what year it actually is, with what time of the year it actually is.
Yeah. So, we'll see. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm a happy boy, girl. There's just something about saying boy is just more fun to say.
Yeah.
Boy.
Boy. Although so is girl.
Yeah, we have to be like, girl.
There needs to be at least 17
Like you're revving up?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're revving up. Like you're it's like a fucking Beyblade that you're pulling the tab too slow.
Anyway, that's been this Tiny Goons. Hope you liked it. I've been Nikki.
I've been Nina.
I continue to be Tooch.
And thank you for tuning in.
Go watch the Star Wars.
Nina wanted it. She's frowning. She wanted to say it.
Sorry.
It's okay. That's your thing, Tooch.
What, interrupting and being terrible?
No, saying something at the end of the episode.
I mean, no, it's not really.
Well, you two split the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go watch Star Wars.
I'm going to go watch Star Wars!
You're going to go watch the BB-8 movie.